And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another part of the Pokemon Gold walkthrough. This edition, we're going around picking up a few items, getting an okay to go into Mount Silver, and we're actually going to be doing a number of rematch battles, because I said I would be getting around to them, and I figured this would be the right time to do it. Not really much left to do with this game, as I've said multiple times in the past. Start off with talking with Professor Oak over here. He's going to give us the pass to go to Mount Silver because we have collected all the Johto and Kanto badges, so we have proven that we are strong enough to take on the realms of Mount Silver and anything that they, may be in there. It doesn't matter to us. We're ready to do this sort of thing. Excuse me there. But anyways, and like I said, we're getting our okay to go into Mount Silver. Another item we're gonna go, a couple more items we need to go pick up, including especially, we got the electricity. We got the electricity flowing again at the power plant in order to get the magnet train station to start working. So now we got to go and get ourselves a pass for it, which you can only get after collecting all the gym badges. You are going to head into, I'm guessing, Saffron. I can't remember the name of the towns. You want to talk to the child that is good at mimicking. And she says that she had lost one of her Poké Dolls. We have to go get it, bring it back to her, and then we can get ourselves the Magnet Train pass to go to and from Kanto and Johto. I do believe the first time you use it, it'll work on any day, and then after that, it's kind of like with the boat, I think, where only certain days of the week you can go to and fro. And specifically which days they are, I cannot really say. I do not know, and I don't have any information with me right now to give you guys the answer. We're just gonna go freely with it. If you really want to figure it out, look it up on the internet yourself. You talk to this man over here, and once you collect all the Kanto gym badges, he gives you an HP up as a reward for all your hard work. It's just one of those random, you come back and you just get yourself a nice little item. Now, one other thing is that I know there is another area where you can get another item by having all the gym badges. However, where to go for it has completely escaped me, so I had to re-go through and check out every single town to see where it is I'm supposed to go to get the final item that you get for defeating all the gym leaders without all the regions. It's probably not a really big item, but I mean, it's just one that, again, this is 100% run, get it all done. Now, because it's a 100% run, again, there's still a little bit more we do have to go through before finishing this. We've explored every single region of Kanto, however, we have not explored every single region of Johto just yet. We still have the World Islands to go through, and that is what the whole entire next video is going to be dedicated to. However, it didn't end up being as long as the video as I thought it would be. It was kind of like with Mount Motor, where your very first couple of times playing it when you don't have a guide, it's a little bit harder. You get lost. It's like a giant maze you're going through, especially when you're running into a bunch of Pokemon. But then when you do know where you're going, where everything is located, and you have a bunch of repels with you, it actually does not take that long to go through. So after this video, we will be taking on the World Islands, and it's not as big as you would expect, really. And we explore every region of it, collect all the items in it, and that's just going to be for when we get to the World Islands next. But here's the Magnet Train. Nothing special of it. You just go from one to the other. It's not like the SS Aqua, where you go against certain trainers. In fact, that's another one that I'm going to have to remind myself to do, is I still got to do a video of doing the SS Aqua from Kanto to Johto, because you do go against a different variety of trainers as opposed to the first one. And since this is 100% run, got to show every single trainer you can go against, including those that most people would not even think or care on going against. But since we are back in Kanto through the sense of the Magnet Train, we are going to be taking care of a number of rematch battles, just to show you guys, what kind of, just what levels, kind of what levels they are. It's nothing impressive. It's rather just as easy as the first time you go against them. We start off with our ever favorite youngster, Joey, and his Raticate, who is a grand total of level 21. And that's kind of how every single one of these rematches is going to go through. And that's why I didn't really collect too many cell phone numbers. I just collected the base amount of what I usually get whenever I play it through. The ones that I remember the most when I was a kid. Joey Youngster was one of them. Bugcatcher Wade, we're going to be going against next, is another. And I think we only go through like a total of 5 of them. And again, they're really easy battles. They're nothing really impressive. Rematch battles don't really turn into anything special until you can rematch the gym leaders, and then it becomes a little bit something else. But going against other trainers, they don't really ever go out of their way to get something extremely impressive to make rematch battles worth it, and that's kind of that's basically why I decided to use this part to show it. One, they just kept calling and calling about rematch battles, so I figured, alright, might as well do it. Like this, we have a Butterfree level 14, while I'm already in the level 40s. They just don't keep up with you enough. It really is a shame, but again, you know, I mean, it's not even a really big experience, you know. As you can see, I'm only going to gain 480, which, I mean, is a little something. I mean, this whole entire rematch sequence gets Pidgeot all the way up to level 47, whoop-de-frickin' do. But again, this is more just to show you guys that rematch battles aren't really worth it. That's really it, you know. I mean, they do give you more interesting factors into what having their phone numbers does for you. I know in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, when you get Bugcatcher Wade's phone number, they not only call you for rematches, just as easy as this one is, but also call you when he's found some interesting berries that he wants to give you. Citrus berries, whatever, you know, citrus berries are really the only ones that I fully remember, because they're basically like regular berries that you carry into this one. You know, once they get affected, they give you a good portion, like maybe 40 HP. I don't know. I just don't know. It's as simple as that. And so now you see why within the first generation, getting their phone numbers really doesn't do anything. It gives you a few laughs every once in a while, like when they're saying, "Oh my goodness, you know, my Rattata beat a really tough Metapod," even though Metapods aren't tough because they've only got one move, and that's Harden. You know, it gives you a few laughs. You know, you can kind of see them kind of grow somewhat with you, not as much though. It'd just be a little bit more interesting if they had the trainers levels still around the point that, like, you know, when I went against Bugcat, or like a youngster Joey, he started off with like a level 7 or something like that, while I had like a level 5 and a level 7 or something like that. Let him keep up with you in the sense where, like, when he gives you a call, what you'll, you know, you end up going against him, and like right there I had like a level 46 Pidgeot. What if he had like a level 48 Raticate? It'd be a little bit more interesting. Still easy, but just a little more interesting. And that's kind of what we're just looking for. It's just making things a little bit more interesting than they already are. And, you know, unfortunately, we're just not really going to be getting much of it. Pidnicker Liz, another one that we are going, you know, another one that I got the phone number of as a past as a kid. Might as well just do it again. Weeping Bell, and then a Nido Reno. Doesn't even get it to Nido King or Nido Queen. Doesn't even get a Victory Bell. It's just... And I think, again, they gave you another call sometime later down the road. I'm not fully sure. This is the only time I will rematch them, though, because, again, we just got... You know, we're almost done here. I got to play some other games already. And it's just, you know, we're finally going to get this out of the way. You know, all the rematch battles. Get the Whirl Islands. The SS Aqua... I'm really hoping I remember. If I forget, I forget. You know, I've done so much in making this 100% run. And there's only so much I can really do. Like, right now, the weak siblings. I want to say that I have collected every single item from all the weak siblings. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think I have. I want to say I did, but I don't think I have. And unfortunately, I do not have the time to go through and watch every single episode. You know, I'm on episode 60 right now. I can't sit around and watch hours and hours of this game to see what items I have gotten from the weekday siblings. And unfortunately, you know, if I missed one or two, I very much apologize. It's, you know, it's something you can easily look up on the internet and get yourself. I'm hoping that maybe what I did was put in the description every single time I ran into some of them. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty good with the, you know, descriptions of saying what actually goes on in the video, so then people know that don't want to watch the full walkthrough. If they're only stuck on one part, like the Whirl Islands, you know, they'll know, hey, this is exactly where I want to go to find every little bit of the Whirl Islands that I can, including hidden items and whatnot. If I can, you know, if I can't go through and look at all the descriptions, then I will be able to know what day I have to go and find another weekday sibling to get the last item that I've been missing. You know I got a majority of them, but I am probably missing a greater few. And what I really should have done was save all the items and put them in the PC, so then I would know which ones I did and didn't have, and that's just a mistake on me, and hopefully I'll be able to correct it. The SS Aqua, again, I'm really hoping that I remember to go through and do the Kanto to Johto region so that you can see all the trainers on the second, the second half of that sale. And after that, there really is nothing else, really. The small little things that I missed, the items from the weekday siblings, the SS Aqua. If I miss those, I miss those. I'm looking not to miss them, but if I do, I do. Because we're so close to being done. Whirl Islands, and then like 2 other things, Mount Silver and 1 other thing, and that's really it. There's really nothing else that I can do within the contents of this game. It's fully over with. And that's really exciting for me to finally be done with it. So, and to be on with something new. This game has been going on for, I think, 2 years now or so. And so, probably not even a full 2 years. Well, a year and a half, 2 years. It'll be 2 years around April or so. Because I remember doing an April Fool's Day joke saying that I wouldn't be able to get to this, and then I was able to get to it. So this game's been, a long time in the making, and it's time for me to go do something else, and I know a lot of people have been very appreciative of this run, especially because of the fact that I show where every little thing is, and I do appreciate all the fan support that I've been getting over this walkthrough, because I started off one day. It just seemed like it was one of those series I did that just went under the radar, which was okay. I mainly did it for fun. And then all of a sudden, one day I realized it's, part 1 has 1,000 views, and then I realized that every other one is in the hundreds, so apparently it gained a big popularity and fan support, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. It's very appreciative, and, it's why I do this kind of stuff, and so because of that, I will be looking to get every little bit, including the extra items and the SS Aqua second half done. But that's going to be it for part number 60, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be seeing you guys in part number 61, where we are going to be taking on the Whirl Islands. Don't go anywhere.